Cowabunga Corner News, and today I am at Art-Toons. I've talked about it several times on Cowabunga Corner. The awesome animation cells. Yes, they are real.
That's right.
And I am with Marianne right now, who's one of the owners of Art-Toons.
Hi.
And we've known each other since November of 1996.
Yes.
Can you believe it's been that long?
Yes. but it's been good. It's been the best. All right.
And how long have you guys been doing animation cells?
We've been selling art officially since 1990. So this is our 21st year, yeah, doing my math. So it's the 21st year. Yeah, we started out as collectors like everyone does. And then we started searching for more and more obscure things that we wanted for our collection that weren't in the fancy galleries where they just be limited, or Disney, which is wonderful. We love Disney. You know?
Disney does some great artwork.
Yeah, we have some beautiful Disney art collection. We were searching for some more obscure fun things, and Dan started getting better and better sources, and we decided, I told him, we don't have to use our own money, let's try and make a little money. And now we're sitting here 21 years later in a booth in Motor City, but it's fun. We've met people from all over the world. We see clients year after year.
How many years have you been coming to Motor City Comic Con?
Ooh.
What was your first year here? Because I know you've not missed one since I started.
I'm thinking we started doing this kind of early, at least 94, 95.
What is the most demanded, most asked for animation cells that you guys carry?
Turtles.
Really?
Actually, we do get a lot. Do always people like always turtles? It does change. It changes all the time. It's very cyclical, you know. Like right now, Thor's out, so people might want to know if there's any Marvel art out. When Spider-Man's out before Spider-Man, and it goes chronologically, time-wise. That Transformer cells, but it changes cyclically. It depends on the ages of people. Like, but early on, we had a few Transformers and G.I. Joe cells, and I'm serious, no one really cared. And they were there, but their time hadn't come yet. We had them too early, where the people who were little when they watched Transformers, they were still in high school and in college, and when they got out, they wanted to go back and get them. So it sort of needed to stew and take time for it to come back around. Some things are very hot when they come out, like say Powerpuff Girls or Dexter or something like that. And other things, they need to take time for them to come back around. The Care Bears, we've been selling, Care Bears, we sold those. My Little Pony is a huge insurgence, My Little Pony. And for instance, and then anime cells do very well. And yeah. Sailor Moon is actually it was good when it came out, and it's been very good now too, because now the kids who watch them are little, now they're adults and they can afford it.
Money!
Yes. To wait until the money comes.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, it's something that you want, and
it's really amazing to own a piece of a cartoon.
Yes.
To actually know that what you are buying is not just a drawing, but this is what you saw come alive as a child, which makes your guys' booth one that really stands out at the events, because everything here is really worth, for any collector out there, no matter what you collect, it's worth going through, because you're going to find something that meant something to you in your lifespan.
Yeah, we get a lot of oohs and ahs, and look at this, and people dragging their friends out of the aisle. Come on in, you got to see what they have. It's even just fun just to look through it all, because it just, your brain just goes on overload. We've had people come over and visit us at our home sometimes to look for all the art, and they just, you know what, it's too much. I have to come back in a little while because I don't even know what I want, because they're so happy, they're so excited, they need to kind of let the whole idea stew. And that's really not a bad thing to do when you're collecting, when you're not sure what you want to go for. Is just step back from it and then really decide where you want to put your budget and which ones really make you happy, and that's okay to do that.
Oh yes, definitely.
If something's truly like high and it's not, and you know, I've never seen this one before, if you really want to get it, I really will tell you, I don't know, I wouldn't wait on that one, but other ones will say, nah, don't worry, I brought this one, but I have 1 or 2 or 3 more from the sequence, don't worry about it, you know, take your time to think about it. So we want collectors ultimately to be happy, because but, if a collector feels like they're pushed into something that they're not comfortable with, either out of their budget or not the right title or something like that, then ultimately you're going to think of that, the person that sold it to you is not in a really great mood about it.
Yeah.
So we don't really need to have that. We don't really want that. I know there's other I go to fancy galleries with the suits and the carpeting and all the lights and all that. They're there to push you. They want their commission. We have our businesses at home with people over by appointment, and we have here. But ultimately, I think the best thing is to get the right piece for the right person.
Yeah.
But the money doesn't help if you really want to spend.
You guys don't just sell animation cells here. Anything else you guys really focus on, or is it just what comes into play at the time?
Well, we started to also carry called anime merchandise and posters and things like that. Because people come in, they might not be ready for something big, or maybe they want a gift for someone, or just something little. We want them to come away with something kind of fun. Where if you want a button, button for your messenger bag, great. It's just we're trying to offer a variety of price ranges. For that, it's just good business to do that, and it's fun. We do have some collectible, like what they call ephemera, which is paper collectibles that might be anything from we have old popsicle wrappers that were never used, but they're from the 50s. That's kind of cool. So, weird things like that.
You guys also buy and trade, right?
We don't trade too much. Our accountant said it's kind of a weird, tricky thing to put it on the books. So we don't do that too much. But of course, if something comes up that it's the right price, and we think it's something that
like I say, some of the
we could sell again, and or if we have specific buyers in mind, of course, we have to get our name somewhere.
Like if there's if you're saying
Now, you guys are doing a lot with eBay for sales. Now, do you guys do better online or at shows?
Because they're with the back.
Well, shows are great because it's all in a bunch. We get to see it in person, and we like shows better because you get to see something in person. You don't really on eBay. You can put all the descriptions you want about it. If it has a scratch here, a nick there, a dent there. But when you go to a show in person, you can see hundreds of things without going click, 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 click. And you really get to see it in person, see the living colors, see the actual dimensions, and for sure what kind of, especially condition-wise too, it's nice. Although we try and keep ourselves in good shape. And if something comes in and it's full of sticky stuff, or somebody's been smoking around it, we try and clean all that up as best we can. But ultimately, it's part of production. It's going to have average hand, but we try and let people know everything about it.
Yeah. Now, how's the eBay working out for you, being able to sell online? Do you guys sell anywhere else besides eBay, or is it just your eBay store?
Well, right now we have our website just sent to our eBay store because I'm just only one person and I haven't taken the time, shame on me, to do an actual real website. And because I can only do so much at a time. eBay is nice in a way. It's connected me with a lot of people, especially internationally. That's been really wonderful. And I look at it more as a marketing tool to meet up with someone and then say, oh, you live in Michigan. Oh, we're going to be going to a show in Michigan. Why don't you come see us in person? And that's always very fruitful, and it's nice to have all that happen. So it all works together. It all works together. Of course, you can't just rely on any one thing to keep your business going. So we try and do that. And a little bit of, like Craigslist or little things like that. But primarily, on the internet, and then people will call up and say, oh, hey, I saw you at the show, or I bought something off of eBay, but now I need a present for my sister. Or, hey, oh, yeah, I thought about, do you have any of these? And we try and keep that going with the customer service.
Now, do you have any fun memories or any events that you've taken part of that would not have happened if you were not a part of Art-Toons that you would like to share with our viewers?
Oh, well, golly. We've had a lot of interesting things as far as I'm selling art. We've sold art all over the world. It's unbelievable the places we've sent stuff to. Countries, I had to look it up. Where's that? But it's fun. It's fun. Other interesting things. One time we were staying at a small hotel called Carriage Inn on Ventura. I think it's on Ventura. Yeah, and or no, Sepulveda. Anyway, it's just this little motel, it's not too far from Universal, stuff like that. And Dan comes back from taking something out to the car. He goes, "You're not going to believe this, but there's a Rolls Royce out in the parking lot." And he said it has a Mr. T license plate on it, and there's Mr. T air freshener in it, and Mr. T like 8x10s in the back. And we thought, well, maybe his agent was there, or what was going on? Why would he be at this little hotel? And then we go out to our car again to leave to go someplace. And sure enough, guess who's in the parking lot? Mr. T.
Oh wow!
So. And there he was. We just said, "Hey, T," and he comes up, and he was very, very, very nice. Oh my God, he was such a gentleman, and he was really sweet. And he asked if we could take pictures with him. He goes, "Sure." And he was now switch, and he made Dan switch, so we each got a picture with him, and that was kind of neat. And then later on, when we came back, there was a camera crew out by the tiny little pool out there that they were interviewing him with. They had a little umbrella lights and everything. That was fun. And I don't think it was the same trip, but it might have been. We were shipping stuff back to ourselves. We went into the post office there, and it wasn't quite open yet. We were waiting in line for the thing to open. And this guy pokes his head into the post office thing and goes, looks at the line, rolls his eyes, and it was Dick Van Patten. He was just doing his normal rounds, like going to the store, the post office, or whatever. That was kind of fun. And just little odd things, little fun things like that.
Bumping into people.
Yeah, another lady we knew that she doesn't sell art anymore, but she used to, and her husband was in the animation business. Actually, he still is. And they took us out to dinner one night to this nice little, I think it was a French restaurant. It was one nice evening. Next table over is Leonard Maltin and his wife and his mother-in-law at the table. He goes, "Oh, hi Len, how's it going?" And he's that movie critic that has all the books that talks all about the movies, and so that was kind of fun, So just things like that, you bump into people. We had those little brushes with fame, and I know at comic book shows there's a lot of people set up to take, to meet, get their autographs. But it's really kind of fun to see them out of context.
Yes.
And just
living life. They're people.
They're just out there. They're just people. They're just living life. They're out there doing stuff. They got their things to do. So anyway, those are some of our fun little stories that we would have never, had we not been in those places, we wouldn't have done that. That's some small little things. So.
Fun stuff.
Yeah, fun stuff.
So I have to say, as a customer and friend, for all these years, you guys have been fantastic. And really, you guys have worked with any of the people I brought over here, making sure they find something that they're happy with.
Friends of Michele's.
Yeah, and I really encourage anyone who's looking for animation cells. Art-Toons is just an amazing company, and you guys are fantastic. Because thank you.
Just wonderful. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure.
Oh yes. And Cowabunga Corner will definitely be keeping up with Art-Toons throughout the years because I'm not letting these guys out of my sight.
Yeah, we keep her in the courthouse. Her mother always gets mad at me, but we just save the best. No. We have everyone can have everything. Yes,
It's equal fair. I just gotta get here as fast as I can.
It's fun. It's fun. She doesn't get all the good stuff.
Yeah, I do try to be nice and share.
Yes.
I try.
Some of you need to scoop her. Yes.
Okay. But
it's always a pleasure. Thank you. I hope whoever's watching this has fun. And if you want some turtle cells or anime or whatever,
they got Ghostbusters. They got Care Bears. They got Ninja Turtles. They got He-Man. They've got Dragon Ball Z.
Charlie Tuna.
Yes, they've got a ton of stuff. And
Nestle Quick Gargoyles.
oh yes.
Well, we could go on.
Star Trek. I really, this is a fantastic place to buy from. So if you can ever get the chance, look up Art-Toons, check out what they got, or go to an event where they're set up to sell, because this is the real experience here, being around all these animation cells. In the meantime, we'll catch you next time on Cowabunga Corner.